Hey there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do a reading for you all, and this is for your next 48 hours for your weekend reading. So let's get this going. Let's see. Always calling in Aries, angels, spirit guides, higher self, higher power. We want messages that's for the greater good. Always directed out of love for your highest timeline. Whoa. And this is supposed to just be the sacred signs and symbols, but I see I've got another card from a different deck in there too. so this is sacred signs and symbols mainly from Etsy. Just get a few of these first to start with, and then the plan, man, is going to be sacred signs and symbols first, and then the psychic tarot, just to get, you know, it's kind of like that cheat tarot, that 4 wands on the cheat tarot. Yeah, it's so just for the broad overview, 1 or 2 cards to tell us what the Celtic cross is really going to be about, or what is it for. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then I'm going to use the Naked Heart Tarot to pull cards from. Kind of similar to, well, it reminds me a lot of Kim Cran's deck. It's a good deck. It has a lot of nice art. Nice art. Ooh, like that. And tennis ball. Aries, competition, games, foolery. That tomfoolery going on. Fairy, wishes fulfilled, dreams and innocence. Camera, nostalgia, replay old pictures. Kind of feeling like maybe the Six of Cups energy from that. Let me see. Okay, so I have over to the feather to put cards out. It's kind of hard sometimes figuring out this stuff. Oh, Lion. So your courage, your strength. It's that Leo influence of strength, confidence, your self-esteem. On the other end, we could have pride, ego, you know, but really the strength is this ultimate potential that you have to overcome anything, truly. Then I have Spider. It says web of lies, caught or in a sticky situation. Sometimes, not always though. Sometimes I see this as being like you're the master weaver. And I associate this spider with a skill, with really beautiful skill. So look, maybe there's a sticky situation right now, but maybe you could take a skill from it and apply it. Like if you've learned a skill from a sticky situation, use it towards something good. All right. Then I've got crystal pendant, divine guidance, spiritual answers, and your intuition. Using your intuition. All right. Let's do just one more so I can fill this spot up, and then I'm going to pull these down here, I think. Oh, you could put them up there. Yeah. Okay. One more. For Aries. Got that Knight of Wands energy, I'm pretty sure is what I saw. Yeah. Race car. Reckless, impulsive, immature, or wild. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. It can be. Somebody you know might be just kind of reckless, immature, or wild. This might be you. It may be like, hey, Spirit's trying to tell you the reason the brakes go out in your car so much is because there's something in your own life that you are needing to put the brakes on, right? Something like that. It's interesting. Look up the spiritual causes for car malfunctions. I know that sounds really weird, and it is really out there, but I used to go way too fast, especially like as a younger, like in 20s. I was just always on the go, and my brakes would always, they would just go out way quicker than anything else, my brake pads. And then my car would overheat. So it was like all exhaustion and overdoing things. Yeah. So maybe things are trying to tell you something. Maybe there are situations that are trying to give you some messages, answers. You know what? I could put this other light on here. It might help a little bit. There. Yeah. So I mean, you know, fairy wishes fulfilled, dreams and innocence. I think it's trying to say, look, it is all innocent. Even your mistakes here, you know, everything has action and there's consequences, sure. But there's things and experiences and the challenges that we go through, and really in order to see how our love can turn them around, and how our love can conquer all, because that's what it feels like that's what we're here to do. Let's get something from this deck. Like I said, it's the Psychic Tarot, and we're going to do a Celtic cross for you, Aries, but let's see what is coming out as the overall theme or message for your whole reading. Ta-da! The theme. Wow. Your theme is crown chakra. Wow, 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 wow. This is wisdom and downloads. Oh, wow. And it may be from heartache and loss. Yeah. There's that song that says, it's Masked Wolf, and he says, it was in the darkness where I learned to shine. I love that. And I like using that in the readings because, truly, it's like I said, once again, trying to find the nectar or the sweetness, always trying to find it. That's like your skill. That's your ability. So it's the skill that you can bring to this body in this lifetime. So the crown chakra opening up. Okay, not just having just downloads and being able to channel messages from your higher self. It also connects you to your soul star chakra. And this is like above, you know, your aura, what's responsible for your aura. And then what's also responsible for connecting you with your higher self. Those channels have to be open. And if you're having any kind of, I would call them human emotional blocks, it can stop it up. But certain people, certain music can open it. Sometimes it's like you can clear it temporarily sometimes with music or meditation, and then of course things might creep back in if we haven't completely cleared them. But I think you can get some really great experiences here through your crown chakra opening. You may be feeling like tingles or pins and needles. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I'm getting information, it feels kind of like tingly. Sometimes I get tingles. Yeah. So there you go. Crown chakra. So crown chakra. This is about getting downloads. This is about your vision. This is about your vision and how it's connected with their higher self too, I feel like. So we're going to get a dream totem, something from the dream totem deck, and see what we have. Oh, we have breath. Something that we probably take for granted is the amazing benefits breath work can do for us. Yes. Breath work it's almost the same. Like if I were to compare it to something as far as efficiency, to me, it's like the way that music is medicine when you're in a bad mood. It is better than popping a pill. It has more of an effect. Music has more of an effect on the whole scene and you, because your vibration. And breath is like one of those things too, where your experience could be so much better if, you know, you paid a little more attention to your breath, or about how to get more oxygen to you. So it says Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things don't make much sense. Soon enough, everyone will come to their senses and see the situation for what it is. So soon enough, people will come to their senses and see a situation for what it is. Okay, anything else for Aries? This one I think wants to come out. Boldness, but it was shy. But it was shy, which is maybe part of the message here. So, boldness, it's kind of like, you know, your card, Queen of Wands, is kind of like that because she is bold, she's daring. Accessing your skills could come from crown chakra, your abilities, which are here as gifts for you to help others and help them guide the way as well. So it says, don't take this lying down, get up and fight, but fight fairly. Crystal pendant, divine guidance, spiritual answers, intuition. I'm being really pulled to that. So the crown chakra, violet. Don't take this laying down. Get up and fight, but fairly. The fight will be remembered because of the respect and dignity that you bring to the battle. Okay. And an angel number, and then we're going to get into your reading. So this is a reading really all about accessing your inner vision and the boldness to implement things. Remembering good times, getting past these rougher times, but like I said, pulling out the nectar or something within those experiences that will help you on this newest experience or this latest experience. Think too, or that's all that's going to come out here. Ooh, good ones. You have 8-8 and 9-9-9. 8-8, you know, prosperity. I am wealthy. 8-8, I like that for you. I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. And then 9-9-9, I am unique. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of a life that's still waiting to be fulfilled by you and only you. And I like it says that because it's like an accentuate that by you and only you. All right. Stick that there. It's here. Naked Heart Tarot. Give us some messages for Aries. Next 48 hour, please. There's spirit guides and their angels. Messages to help Aries go forward onto their highest timeline or something akin to that. So what is the issue? What's the issue? Issue, challenge. The issue seems to be the Five of Wands in the reverse. So the Five of Wands in the reverse is like, I don't want the competition. I don't really want to be like, I don't want to get up in flames and be like these little sticks, like a bundle of sticks. I don't want to be part of the bundle. Because you're so unique. How could you compete? Really? How could anybody compete with you? How could you compete with anybody else because we're not the same? So there's something about wanting to come away from this competition, feeling the stress of it though, but letting it go. And also arguing. If there's any bickering or arguing, it's really not being a part of that. And that might be a huge change. Maybe this is why the King of Swords here is the challenge. So controlling a situation without a misuse of power is what's needed. The King of Swords could be associated with Aquarius energy, and the Five of Wands might be associated with Leo energy. So it could be like change or some kind of issue with authority or needing someone to solve an argument, like an argument that needs to be squashed and over. And it may be something that really just needs, like I said, it could be authority. It could be like the challenge is hiring somebody possibly to help you in this situation. Control and using power for the right reasons. Okay, what is the heart of the matter here? What is the heart of the matter here? Ooh, and I feel like that majorly, like it had to hit this just a certain way for it to come up right. This is success. This is success. Let the heart speak and see what you can see in these cards. This is, it looks to me that it's auspicious. You know, it looks like koi fish. Lucky. The two fish, like in Buddhism. Six of Pentacles. You know, there were some times when, if I didn't have enough money for Christmas, to do a Christmas, which that did happen to me more than a few times in my life, in my past. And when that happened, it was so important to me. I guess it made me value what it feels like when you're able to give and receive. It feels so good. And when you're in a situation where you can't, sometimes it's like, oh gosh, I mean, that's like the worst. So there's something about feeling really successful and understanding we're all on either side of that sometimes. Sometimes we're on the side that can't give, but we can receive, and sometimes we can give more, you know what I mean? And we don't really need to receive because we have whatever. So this is that making something fair. The Six of Pentacles is Libra. You could associate it with a court date, just again, with that King of Swords. I think it's really, really good. I don't think there's going to be much arguing. If this is a court date, there's not going to be much arguing. It will be plea or a plea agreement or something like that, and then it'll be just done. It's done. Not much arguing, not much strife. Six of Pentacles, though. Associated with Taurus, it's an underlying something. It's underlying something here for you, Aries. But this is beautiful. This is a give and a take. This is how it's supposed to be. It's it can also represent charity, giving a leg up, somebody giving a leg up, helping out during the holidays, and every day, really. So past energy here for Aries is ooh, the Sage. Taurus, you're showing up again. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm talking to Taurus. Aries, Taurus keeps showing up in your reading. So commitment. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Commitment to something from the past. And it may be one of those things where, because I remember in your readings just recently, some of you are trying to rekindle something from the past, and maybe it's a past passion, it might be a project, because this is general reading, but we had to focus on letting go of the resentment in order for something to be completely torn down and completely rebuilt, right? So the Sage is like, you have all this wise information in you. There's kind of like a very traditional old knowledge coming from this Sage card, because I see the Eye of Horus. It's like the Book of Thoth. This is wise information, and if you can understand that bits and pieces are true in just about everything, you can find out some wise information here from your past commitments, from past commitments that didn't work. You can find out information like, one, what's the nectar in it? What is actually good about something that was negative that happened, that you feel like it was negative? What did you learn? And this is learning from some kind of past experience or past endeavor, adventure, possibly. Okay, so that could be any fire sign represented by the Ace of Wands, by the way, Leo, Aries, or Sag. What is the now moment here for Aries? What is the now moment? You've given a lot. You've given a lot, Aries. I feel like you've given a lot here. this is either giving a lot of your energy to something or somebody. I feel like something still needs to be given back to you. There's a misappropriation of how much you're giving and how much is being taken out. It doesn't really matter what is being exchanged here, whether this is representing your energy or your money that you gave. You know, it's all this energy. Oh, nice. Wow, you might not have to worry about that. Oh, you've given so much to this family-like connection with the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you have a lot of wisdom. You know when to say, hold it, let's put on the brakes. That's what you're doing with the Sun in reverse. There's something with this race car, there's something with this situation where you're like, wait a minute, okay, let's sit and be grateful for what we do have, which is practically everything. Ten of Pentacles, it's good, it's family, it's nostalgia. Yeah, after putting a lot of energy, could be a Leo missing from this equation. If you got together with family, could be a Leo that wasn't there. Sometimes that's what I see when I see the archetype cards, you know, for major arcana in the reverse. Is like, okay, maybe they're not present. Maybe that's why it's in the reverse. I've just always thought that. The Ten of Pentacles, though, with this elephant, oh my goodness, I was listening to something on the TED Talk this morning that was about elephants and their amazing memory, and part of their memory is so that because they have big packs that they heard that they travel in, right? And it's because they literally memorize everybody by characteristics. They're very intelligent and very thoughtful animals. Very thoughtful animals. They go out of their way not to hurt anybody else. I don't know if this has to do with your message. I think it does. That's why I'm trying to say it. Like, so one story that this person was talking about was about how an elephant could be in a herd and was carrying something to put, like, I guess it was wood or something like that. It was going to place it in a hole, but there was a dog laying there. And so it just didn't proceed. It refused. It backed out. And it was like, no, we shouldn't put it there because there's an animal there. On the vice versa of that, if there has been poaching or whatever with incidences of attacks from these herds, it's usually after poaching and stuff like that, suggesting retaliation. So there may be a feeling of, retaliation because something's just not fair. It maybe, but they're asking you to use your wisdom here. And I feel like you're just not going to put any energy into something that has to do with arguing or conflict. And it may be something that your crown chakra just has like a knowing about. Ten of Pentacles could be Virgo energy. And like I said, the Sun in reverse, if it's Leo energy, it may be a Leo that's not present at the moment. And the near future energy for Aries, Three of Cups. It's in the reverse. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, this is a situation where somebody has come back and they are trying to fix something where they were reckless and not acting like themselves, probably because of influence of alcohol or drugs. And I'm just flat out saying that because that's usually what I get. You know, some kind of memories that are like, that was overdoing it. And it doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol, but whatever was overdone. And it's going back to fix that. It's going back to fix a lapse of judgment. Three of Cups might be Cancer and Cancerian energy. How do you feel about this, Aries? Aries, how do you feel about this? Why are we on the fence about it? I mean, we might be on the fence about it, or it just might be that so many of you differ as to some of you all have forgiven somebody. Some of you all are still in the process of forgiving somebody. Right? And it may be for some kind of past action, you know, or something that's just, it was a commitment, but just something non-traditional about the way it's done. And perhaps that might be what this is about. It could be Sagittarius too. You may be feeling giving, forgiving. You may be feeling or seeing too a lot of change within the situations that maybe you placed a lot of judgment on before and, like, you know, aren't now, or something like that. All right. Let's see. Let's get something else for the situation in the environment. For you, Aries, in the environment, the Two of Swords feels like a decision that is like, it's kind of urgent. Something, well, it's just something shouldn't be put off or postponed any longer. As to looking at a situation and saying, is this working or is it not? Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like there's a really big need for a peaceful resolution here. And a need to cut all cords with negativity with that obsidian blade that I'm seeing. All right, so Two of Swords could be Libra. Maybe it's talking about the Libra, or the balance here, possibly, you know, because the scales are usually in the Six of Pentacles energy too. Hopes and fears. Okay, well, I'm feeling like either disappointing your actual father, or looking up at, like, you know, the big guy in the sky, if you want to look at it like that, like disappointing, or making decisions out of fear and ending up being in a situation where you're completely betrayed. There's just a lot of fear of getting and opening your heart up to somebody, maybe in a family situation, because of the overkill of sadness from the past. Gosh, guys, what a message. But this is a rebirth. After that is a rebirth. I'm not going to really focus too much on fears, but this is the Emperor in reverse. So, you know, the fear would be making decisions out of fear, right? That would lead to this. It would lead to a I'm done energy. You might be done with the situation. What is the outcome looking like? Heart. All right, it's the actual card that comes with this deck, but it's in the reverse. So there's something about this Ten of Swords energy pulling at me that we are just really done with somebody's behavior or poor judgment. We don't know how to fix somebody else's problems, possibly. So we've closed off our heart. Which, guys, is not going to be a good... There's a closing of the heart. I feel like it's affecting your crown chakra and your ability to get good vision. So let's be aware of that and focus on maybe some exercises or meditations to open your heart. And it will help you. It will help you out a lot. All right. Anything else to add to this naked heart in the reverse? There we go. 10 of Wands, crown chakra. 5 of Swords. So people feeling conflicted, feeling just burned out on a situation. That might be why it might be affecting your crown chakra. We don't know what else to do. We've done everything. We've exhausted everything that we could do for a situation. And we understand that the fighting and conflict around us has made our heart, has made us close off to our heart. So we need to focus on that not happening, right? All right, let me get another deck, and we're just going to ask if we can get some advice from Spirit to close off with. Yeah, we'll use this. All right. Rebuilding and wishes. Rebuilding and wishes. Okay, so what advice, Spirit, are you going to give Aries to keep going forward on the best track? Wow. The path to forgiveness and opening the heart with mercy and compassion is your path to victory here. Flat out. Love is your answer. Forgiveness is your answer. Second chances is your answer. Even if it's just to forgive and move on, that's your answer. We have an opportunity to practice mercy and grace, and we should practice that. It will help us. That's all I need. That's really all I need. Balance the mood. Knight of Cups here. Accept an offer from the universe of love. You can't go wrong with the forgiveness. You're clearly in for a major victory for you and everyone else around you. Your love is needed. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye, Aries.